Good evening, everybody. Tokyo Drew 5 here. I thought I would give you another Castlevania video since the first one did so well. So this is Castlevania Lament of Innocence for PS2. I'm playing it on my PS3 as a PS2 classic. I have a beaten save on here. I haven't played it in a while. But the reason why I'm playing the game is I want to show you the duplication glitch. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. And it's a pretty easy, consistent glitch to pull off too. I mean, it shouldn't even qualify as a glitch because you could just do it. So this is the save point, the very first save point in the castle you're gonna come across. Once you enter, I'll just show you the main entrance here. Once you go through the game's prologue, you'll wind up here. Then you'll go there for the terrestrials for the combat. And then here are the orbs for the bosses you have to beat. Each orb will get you closer to opening that door. Again, it's a beat and save, so everything's already done. And then this hallway will have the first save point. And also the hub to go to the other areas. So where you want to go is here. See how this window, it's a little darker. The shadows are a little darker than over here. So what you want to do is you want to stand right between these two bars and then inch your way over to the white part of the rug where it's like red, white, and blue. Stand on the white, and then from here you'll press start and just go to your item. And you already heard that noise. That was the game trying to add an item in. So pretty much when you stand in this spot and you just go up and down, it just adds items into your inventory. You don't have to do anything else. You just go up and down and it'll just add items into your inventory. These also work for event items as well as equipment items too, which is why I have 9 vampire killers, 9 lightning whips. Typically, the game will only let you get 1 of each. Same thing with the armor. This game doesn't have a lot of items to begin with, so... And I duplicated all the other items, the poison rings. You could equip 3 items once you have the maximum accessory piece. I got 3 gauntlets equipped to increase my attack power. Same thing with the Black Bishop. And again, it made that noise because it equipped another one, so. Then you'll see the items full there. So pretty much I got every item with the exception. There's 2 relics. They're dropped by 2 enemies in the keep, but the drop rate is so stupidly low. I just got tired of grinding for it. I've gotten it in the past. I used to own this game years ago, my actual PS2 copy, when I bought it originally, and I had gotten them. It just literally took hours of killing these 2 enemies just over and over again, leaving them, going and killing them. And since we got, you know, max items, we'll just go fight Walter, because why not? We pretty much have max items. We'll be invincible. And also on my way to Walter. This is technically, before they made the Lords of Shadow series, this was the first game in the series. Because Leon Belmont pretty much creates the vampire killer. He's the first Belmont. It kind of starts the curse with the family being intertwined with Dracula. We're just gonna blow through this right here. It's kind of an easy glitch to show off, so I figured you a little more gameplay here. I had to get used to the controls there for a second. I had to remember how to dodge. And also too, you got a full range of sub-weapons. The sub-weapons pretty much combine with the orbs for different effects. Like that's the cross. The cross is actually probably one of the best ones. It's got a pretty good effect with all the orbs pretty much, so. Gotta head upstairs. And the grand music. Which is okay. I miss the good music in Castlevania. This is okay, but it's actually much better than the newest ones that came out. Lords of Shadows didn't really have any music. I mean, it did, but nothing that stood out as good. This is pretty much the keep. We're gonna head up there now. Every Castlevania's got a keep. Just practicing my dodging before I go in there. It's been a while since I played this. Just gonna go skip the cutscene, but pretty much Walter pretty much says he's invincible, and then you show him you have the vampire killer. Oh. Come on. Which is why when you hit him once, it kind of ends. He pretty much explains that he created the vampire killer, and the real fight starts. Now another thing about the items is you can't use them from the start menu. It won't let you. You have to actually use them from the real-time menu in the game. Which can be kind of annoying if you're in the middle of a fight. You have to remember to jump out and get yourself out of harm's way. Just hit him with the cross. Yeah, he loves that attack. You gotta watch out because a lot of his attacks are pretty devastating. So don't try and cheese him. Even though it's technically, because you know we have infinite items. This attack, you just have to be on the other side of the room. I will say this cross is kind of blocking my view of him. I don't know how to feel about it. It's hard to see. It's hard to see him to attack him with that big burning cross in front of me. It's just easy. So you got to keep an eye on him because if he teleports near the throne, he's probably gonna do his demonic Megiddo. Yeah, see. Behold his strength. If you're anywhere near there, it's tough. You just gotta. As soon as you see him go near that throne, just start running the other way. If you can actually just dodge, because dodge you move a little quicker when you're dodging. I know we could activate the bishop. Get a little more of an attack boost, which takes MP. Another thing that's kind of annoying in this game, your MP only regenerates with items and blocking. Like, it won't regenerate on its own over time. See, it's already pretty much done. Where'd you go? There it is. And this is kind of a lengthy cutscene, so I will skip through it. He pretty much lets you know that he's been working with his buddy Matthias to create the Philosopher's Stone. Matthias pretty much reveals himself to be Dracula. Walter was pretty much a pawn the entire time. And then Death reveals himself also, and the real last enemy is Death. You can get a few free hits on him, but as soon as they start getting close, they will explode you. You can dodge forward as well. He's going to stay on the edge of the map for the most part, so you want to make sure. If you're going to attack him, you have to go Need the edge of the map. Just want to fill up my MP. That's a scythe. We gotta be careful. Simple combo, but it's very effective. You pretty much have a light attack and a heavy attack, which is triangle and square. Triangle's heavy, square is light. And a lot of the attacking is just you alternating between the two. That ramen coming through for me. Dodging is, it's just pretty fluid in this game. You just gotta time it right. Like, I'm kind of being lazy right now because of my infinite items, which again I didn't know about when I first played the game. This is something I discovered years later. So Deadly Tempest, you don't want to be anywhere near it. I thought it was more than that, just two. Got that ramen. Ah, so he also has a short range scythe attack. It's a nice jump over. Deadly Tempest. And that is the death fight right there.
Power to destroy all related to the vampires. Though you have divine powers, you are no exception.
Yeah, Leon's just showing how ballsy he is. Again, because he just created the vampire killer, so... Unfortunately, at the cost of sacrificing his betrothed.
Give him this message. You have become a cursed being, and I will never...
This is Leon pretty much declaring the Belmont's war on all night creatures. And, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll leave it there. I just wanted to pretty much show you the glitch and give you a little more content, you know, showing off the last boss and everything. That's like his best line, he's gonna hunt the night. Alright guys, like and subscribe, and have a good night.